Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some more toy pickups to share with you guys. And basically, let's just get to what I got. So the first item that I have here is what I believe to be a Transformer, but I have been unable to find either the Hasbro or Takara branding on this. So I can't say if it's definitely 100% a real Transformer. But if any of you out there can help me out on that, it'll be great. I'm just not too familiar with this one here, and it does look kind of newer than what I'm used to. This is it basically. I got it to transform from robot mode to vehicle mode, which is this sort of airplane jet thing. And it looks pretty decent like this, and I don't think that there are any missing parts, but for all I know, there could be. And it looks like it does use the, God, I forget it. I think it was from Transformers Cybertron. There were these little key things that you sort of slot into them, and they do different things. Sometimes a sound or something moves out of place, or sometimes it'll eject like a weapon or something like that. So I want to say that this is probably mid to late 2000s, but I'm not too certain on that. So again, if any of you can let me know more about this here, I'll be grateful, definitely. Next up, I got in the same bag as that. There were these here. Uh, Basically, they're Bakugan, but I've never seen these ones here. This one here and this other one, they're both pretty much the exact same ones, but one is blue, one is black. I forget what the type on these is. I know that this one is probably sort of water themed, but black, I forget if it was just dark or something else like that. And let's see if I can get it to transform here, which I don't think that I will be able to do right now. There you go. That's what it looks like when it's opened up. I just think that Bakugan in the later years got to be a little ridiculous. It was an interesting gimmick when it first started out, but it's been many years since Bakugan started, so I don't really know what to feel about these ones here. But one that was kind of interesting was this one here. It's kind of different. You can see that there's these things sticking off the side, as well as a couple of different markings like that X on there. And you might be thinking about the coloring as well, blue and yellow. And if I can get this one to transform, I really should have brought like a magnet or something metal here to help me transform it, but I didn't think ahead for that. Basically, this one here turns into a Wolverine kind of figure. Kind of weird. I really didn't know that they had this sort of crossover with Bakugan, but apparently it is a thing, unless of course that this is just some fake. I mean, it does look real compared to other Bakugan, like the markings on them do look real, but again, for all I know, this could be fake. But the reason why I really got this bag, though, is for these following items. I'll go from least interesting to most interesting, in my opinion. First is this figure here. I have no idea what he's from exactly, but I can assume that maybe it's something Spawn related. But there's this guy wearing a Kiss tank top. It is a McFarlane toy. If any of you out there know what he is from exactly, let me see if I can get a better look on him. If any of you can let me know what he's from, again, I'd appreciate it. Next, there's this Blue Beetle toy, but he is missing a bunch of accessories, things that sort of went into his arms and his back and his legs, all gone, just him on his own. I see a lot of these DC figures that have the same holes on them. They're hexagons. I'm assuming that they were interchangeable parts that you could switch out with different action figures in that line. There was also this Koopa Trooper, green shelled one, and again he was in good condition, and overall this bag was decent. I think it was either $3.99 or $4.99, most likely $4.99. But yeah, he's in pretty good condition, and I don't think that I have this specific one, so that one will be going up on the shelf. And the last two items that were in this bag is this. I have no idea. It's some kind of Pez dispenser, I think, but with a Mew on top. And if you can see it, you kind of move that thing, and then it's supposed to come out. But I don't quite know what this would have come from. If anybody out there knows, please let me know again in the comment section below. It says Bandai on it, 1998, and a bunch of random letters and stuff like that. But I'm almost 100% certain that it is a Pez dispenser. If not a Pez dispenser, then something like Pez, because that seems to be how it works. But otherwise, yeah, it's just a little Mew on top there. Let's see if we can even that out. And he's kind of chubby and short, but still adorable for Mew. And the last item that was in this bag was this figure here, who I was certain that I recognized him. I was trying for the longest time to figure out what he was from, and I'm almost certain at this point, but I could still be wrong about this. But this figure here looks like he's one of the characters from Shaman King. Shaman King was a manga and anime series that played about, I want to say about a decade ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. And it played for a decent time, I think maybe 2 years or so, at least in North America. The anime was running. And I did read the manga as well. But yeah, I'm forgetting this guy's name, but basically this is him. He has two swords as well, which were obviously missing. And his feet are like kind of see-through, like vaguely opaque. Really weird, and he's got a fabric cape as well. But yeah, he has this weird action feature where when you sort of move him a little bit, like his arms like spread out. And I think it had to do with his swords. There's probably a weird action that he can do where he like swings his sword. But yeah, that's pretty much him. Again, if I am wrong about that, please correct me in the comment section below. But I'm almost certain that he is from Shaman King. Now, the last item that I want to show you guys, this one here was, in my opinion, the best find of all this stuff. One downside to this, though, is that it was missing the instruction manual. And when I show you guys what it is, you'll see that it's kind of a big deal that the instruction manual is missing. But I'm trying my hardest to find one online, see if anybody uploaded one, or if maybe somebody else has made a video about this and I can get the information from the manual from them. Basically, this here is a model kit for an Evangelion 01 test type. Sorry, I messed that up, but whatever. That's him there. The Eva from the second movie, and this is the Awakening. Yeah, the Awakening version of it, and all the pieces, at least from my understanding, because of different videos that I've seen and the fact that this is packed quite full, all the pieces are included in here. There's tons in there. Just like I said, no instruction manual. But I got this for just $6, so I couldn't really leave it behind. Everything seems to be in there in perfect condition except for the manual. So in the meantime, while I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it, it's just going to sit in this box. But the second that I find the manual, or at least the information from the manual. I'm 100% putting that together. I seriously want to see what this will look like completely built. But yep, that's what I got in terms of toys. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out as well if you'd like. And that's it. See ya.